some pain becomes invisible. Not because it disappeared, but because you learned how to hide it. You learned how to smile while hurting, how to say, "I'm okay," when your mind feels exhausted, how to keep showing up for everyone else while silently falling apart inside. And maybe nobody around you fully realizes it, because from the outside, you still function, you still work, you still respond, you still laugh sometimes. But deep down, there's a heaviness you carry that nobody else truly sees. A sadness you stopped talking about, a pressure you became used to holding, a pain so constant that it quietly became part of your daily life. And the hardest part is, after carrying pain for so long, you begin believing you must carry it alone. You stop opening up. You stop explaining yourself. You stop expecting anyone to understand. Because maybe the last time you tried, you felt ignored, misunderstood, dismissed. So now, you suffer silently, and silent pain is dangerous, because when pain stays hidden too long, it starts changing the way you see yourself, the way you think, the way you love, the way you trust. You become more guarded, more distant, more tired, not because you want to, but because pain changes people when it goes unhealed. And maybe lately, you've been feeling that exhaustion, not physical exhaustion, soul exhaustion, the kind of tiredness that sleep cannot fix. Because your body is resting, but your heart is still carrying too much. Too many thoughts, too many fears, too many emotions you never released. And maybe part of you feels guilty for struggling because other people seem stronger. Other people seem happier. Other people seem to move through life without carrying this kind of weight. But you are not weak for feeling deeply. You are not weak for hurting. You are not weak for feeling overwhelmed. Pain is heavy, especially when you carry it alone. And maybe that's the message God is trying to reach your heart with today. You were never meant to carry this by yourself. Not the fear, not the anxiety, not the grief, not the shame, not the disappointment, not the memories that still hurt every time they cross your mind. God sees all of it, even the pain you never explain, even the tears nobody witnessed, even the nights where you stayed awake trying to quiet your own mind. He saw every moment, every breakdown, every silent prayer, every time you held yourself together when you felt like collapsing. And contrary to what pain tries to convince you, God is not distant from your suffering. He is near, closer than you realize, because God does not only stay beside you during your strongest moments, He stays beside you during your weakest ones too, during the moments where you feel emotionally drained, during the moments where you no longer know what to pray, during the moments where all you can do is breathe and hope tomorrow feels lighter. God is there too. And maybe you've spent so much time trying to appear strong that you forgot you are allowed to surrender, allowed to stop carrying everything alone, allowed to say, "God, I cannot hold this anymore." Because surrender is not failure, it is trust. Trust that God can hold what is crushing you. Trust that His strength is greater than your exhaustion. And I know part of you may still resist that, because pain becomes familiar, even unhealthy pain. Sometimes people become so used to carrying emotional weight that peace almost feels unfamiliar, almost uncomfortable, because suffering became normal. But suffering was never supposed to become your identity. Your pain matters, but it does not define who you are. Your wounds are real, but they are not your future. God sees beyond your brokenness. He sees who you are becoming. And maybe right now, you cannot fully see that version of yourself yet, because pain has been speaking louder than hope lately, louder than peace, louder than faith. But pain does not tell the full story, because there is still healing ahead, still restoration ahead, still peace ahead, even if you cannot feel it yet. And healing does not always happen instantly. Sometimes healing begins quietly, slowly, in small moments. Moments where you finally stop pretending. Moments where you finally let yourself be honest. Moments where you finally admit, this hurt me more than I wanted to admit. And honesty opens the door to healing, because God cannot heal the pain you keep hiding from Him. Not because He cannot see it, but because healing requires surrender. It requires trust. It requires letting God enter the places you usually protect from everyone else. The hidden fears, the hidden sadness, the hidden memories, the hidden loneliness. And maybe that hidden loneliness has become one of the heaviest parts, feeling surrounded by people, yet emotionally alone, feeling understood by nobody, feeling like nobody truly sees how much you're carrying internally. But God does. He sees every invisible battle, every thought you never say out loud, every emotion you suppress just to get through the day. And He is not asking you to keep pretending you are okay. He is asking you to let Him carry it, because there are burdens your soul was never designed to hold forever. And the longer you hold them alone, the more exhausted your spirit becomes. That's why your heart feels tired. That's why your mind feels heavy. That's why peace has felt distant lately. Not because God abandoned you, but because you've been trying to survive while carrying things He wanted to help you heal. And maybe today is the moment you finally release it. Not perfectly, not all at once, but honestly. Maybe today is the day you stop hiding behind "I'm fine." Maybe today is the day you stop carrying silent pain alone. Maybe today is the day you let God hold the weight you were never meant to carry by yourself. Because healing begins there. Not in pretending, not in avoiding, but in surrender. And slowly, when you begin releasing that pain, something changes. Your breathing changes. Your thoughts begin softening. Your heart begins feeling lighter. Not because life instantly becomes easy, but because now you are no longer carrying everything alone. And that changes everything. Because peace enters slowly. Healing enters slowly. Hope returns slowly, but it returns. And one day, you will realize that the version of you who once felt completely broken became someone stronger, softer, wiser, more connected to God. Not because pain destroyed you, but because God carried you through it. So if you've been silently hurting lately, if you've been hiding pain from everyone around you, if your heart feels exhausted from carrying too much, hear this clearly today. God sees your pain. He understands your struggle. And you do not have to carry it alone anymore. If this message touched your heart, comment. Let God carry it, and remember, God sees even the pain you hide from everyone else.